Hello everyone. With just a few days left for the CAT exam, we know that most of you guys are already in the final mode of your preparations. In this episode of Ace the Cat series, we will primarily focus on the cons section. I am Simon, and here we have with us today Vishal, Abhishek, Yash, Ankit, and Ashwin. These guys will be sharing their success mantras on how they were able to ace the cons section. We, the students of IIM Nagpur, hope that some of the tips and tricks that will be shared during this video will help you guys ace the CAT exam. So without any further ado, let's get started. When one generally thinks about the cons section, the first question that usually comes to their mind is with so many different topics, question from which particular topic should one attempt first?
Yeah, Simon, I would like to take up this question. So, regarding which questions to attempt first, I would say start attempting with the topics you are most comfortable with. Once you are done with the questions from these topics, then only move to the rest of the questions. You can find out your strength areas by analyzing the mocks and sectionals taken by you. For me, it was arithmetic, algebra, and numbers. These three topics alone constitute 60 to 65% of the quant paper. And on the exam day, I needed not to attempt the questions from other topics. Hence, your first job should be finding out your strong zone and then playing on your strengths in those 40 minutes.
Yeah, adding to Abhishek's point, I would like to add on that as there are very few days left to CAT, so I would assume that you must have gone through all the fundamental topics of quant by now. And I would suggest not to read any new topic now. Rather, I would suggest only to focus on giving as many mocks as possible, and try to make a strategy beforehand and mark the questions when you try to attempt them as easy, moderate, and difficult. And do not attempt the paper in one go. Rather, attempt the paper in different rounds. So this will give you a better strategy to come overcome those questions that you take more time.
Those were some great points, Ashwin and Abhishek. Could you guys like to tell something about the time management aspect as well to the aspirants who are watching this video?
Yeah, sure, Simon. So here we are talking about 24 questions in 40 minutes, right? In the new pattern. So if you closely look at the past year paper in the mock test, you can easily find those set of 12 or 15 questions which are in the category of very easy to easy. So even if you are attempting these questions with 75 to 80% accuracy, that would be fine. And one more piece of advice would be don't give more than 1 minute to any question. If you are not getting the flow of the question in that first minute, then you can just mark that question for review and move ahead. Then in the second round, you can attempt those marked for review question. So that would save you a lot of time. So that would be my strategy for time management.
Based on your answers right there, do you guys would like to share any particular method you guys followed to remember the numerous formulas from each topic?
Yes, I mean, I would like to take up this question. As you already know that there are only a few days left for the CAT preparation, and you all the aspirants out there well prepared with their topics, and they have their own formula notebooks. So now a picture comes how to make them hardwired in your mind so that you are easily able to solve those formula-based question in the exam, so that you can save the time for the difficult question, right? So the one most important thing is you have to revise them daily in the morning and in the night. And second most important things, don't try to read a formula book of any other institutes or any other friends, because you don't know what is important for them. So keep that thing in your mind as well.
Thanks, Vishal. Apart from that, I wanted to discuss about a particular situation as well. And I say this based on my personal experience as well, that if a student is not able to perform well in a DLR section, he is not generally able to perform that well in quant section as well. So I'm pretty sure those aspirants are watching this video, they don't want to be in such a situation. But anyway, would you guys suggest any advice or suggestions like how should one tackle such a situation?
So I would like to take that up. So I'm very sure many of our aspirants feel the same. So what I used to do to tackle this was I used to take a 30 seconds break. In those 30 seconds, I used to tell myself that whatever happened has happened. Now I have to focus on the next section and give my best in it. So I know this is easier said than done. To practice this, I used to practice the same technique in my mocks as well. So this helped me forgetting and recovering from DI section quickly, and this helped me on my day of the exam.
That was a completely valid point, Ankit. Coming to the last and the most important question, would you guys like to share any last minute tips to all the aspiring candidates who are watching this video so that they can improve their overall accuracy in the quant section?
Yeah, so for that, I think the first step should be to sort out the topics you are weak at and then practice those topics until you become accurate in those topics.
Great, Yash. So I would like to add on my important tip that I would like to give is about time management. So the most important thing is time yourself in every mock test that you give and do not get stuck in particular question. As CAT is not about attempting all the questions, but it's about deciding the best question that's good for you.
So what I would advise is to avoid using on-screen calculators, because it has happened with me as well on my day of the exam, that the mouse that I got was not even, I was not able to mark the answers as well. So it is better to not rely on on-screen calculators.
What I would like to suggest to all the aspirants, like what I always feel that if I am not able to solve a particular question in the exam, so nobody is able to do that, because for a well prepared student, this happened a lot. And when you comes out of the exam hall, you realize that, oh, that thing, nobody is able to do that. So keep in mind that it's not a marks game, it's a percentile game. So you have to keep yourself motivated by keep reminding yourself like, I am a well prepared, and if I am not able to do this, nobody out there is able to do that. So all the best for the D-Day.
I would say if you are scoring less in mocks, don't get demotivated and keep working on your mistakes. Just follow the process and stay in the game till the end.
That's great, guys. Thank you for those insightful strategies. And I'm pretty sure that the aspirants who are watching this video will definitely benefit from the valuable information you guys have shared today. So that's it for today, aspirants. We'll be back with a last minute prep video. Stay tuned. All the best. And we are excited to see you. Bye bye.